All right, come on. Get in your seat. Get in your seat.
Are you doing Daughter Dinnertime?
Uh-huh.
Come on. When is not even dinner time?
Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's Daughter Dinnertime. I'm minus one daughter. She's not wanting to come over because I'm technically not fixing something for dinner time. It is an appetizer because we're going to the lake to visit some family. Well, then you need to get over here. Okay, tell them what's happening.
We're going to the lake. Hey, that's nice.
We're going to the lake, and we have a cousin that's having a birthday party there. And so we've been tasked with making an appetizer. I decided I'm just going to do something kind of simple, something everybody will dig. Plus, I'm hoping that there will be some left behind because I actually love 7layer dip. On this one, I've had these before and they're actually really good. Burritos, organic, traditional refried beans. Rotel, I mean, come on, man. Who hasn't heard of Rotel? But I picked this one up just because it has a chipotle on it, and I'm like, you know what? I'd like to try it. I grabbed some of these Gaya, I'm not sure how to pronounce them, gourmet olives. They're Kalamata olives. Okay, I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing those right, but I actually love them. Anything, you know, if you've ever had anything Greek or anything like that, you've had these olives on there and they're delicious. This, Mrs. Renfro's peach salsa, I totally dig their salsas, but I wanted something that was kind of sweet on there. You know, because a lot of kids are going to be eating this too.
Yeah.
Because the cousin's birthday that we're celebrating is Marianne, who was featured in our first episode.
That's amazing. And we're watching YouTube on the You've got this.
No, I talked about the Rotel. The cheeses that I had, I got this one, and I used before on a previous recipe is some Parmesan. It's a pretty good Parmesan. It's pretty strong. Okay. And this is the Dubliner cheese, Dubliner, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's a pretty strong cheese as well, but it's really smooth, really creamy. I really like this cheese a lot. And this is a very creamy cheese too. It's some sharp cheddar. My daughter Piper doesn't like super sharp stuff, but she'll eat something like a sharp cheddar. So those are gonna be for the cheese layers. I'm gonna shred them up, toss them over. Yes. Okay, they're up at the top. For the meat, I just grabbed some of this organic grass-fed ground beef. Got that from the Walmart. And then this is, and most of these ingredients I picked up from, well, I actually probably picked up half from Walmart and the other half from natural grocers. This stuff right here, the Kalamata, first of all, they have a chocolate milk that is absolutely incredible. Second, their cottage cheese is excellent as well. I was kind of hoping to get, there's this cottage cheese that they have at Natural Grocers, Nancy's Cottage Cheese. I'm not sure of the full name of it. And it's kind of got almost like a little bit of sourness to it, but I freaking love that stuff. I love this too, but I freaking love Nancy's Cottage Cheese. But I also freaking love their cottage milk, cottage milk. Their chocolate milk. Okay, so first we are gonna heat up the refried beans. Before we get to that, I wanna chat about this because I chatted about it in the last episode that we did. This is this infused salt, which I absolutely love. I'm not associated with any of the products or the stores that I'm using. I'm just trying to give people props. D&D smoked infused salts. It tastes absolutely delicious. So anyway, let's get this started. Gonna cook some refried beans for one of the layers. I'm just gonna heat it up, maybe throw a little bit of salt in it. Whoa! Looks like I let the pot get too hot. All right, you can start browning up the ground beef. I don't know whose it is.
It's mine.
Okay.
It smells good, but I think it's not.
Yeah, that's all right there. Hey, you need to pick that lid up, please.
Daddy,
Okay, so first of all, as I started cooking this stuff and started cooking the meat, I realized, you know what? This stuff would taste a lot better with some veggies. So I went ahead and chopped up an onion and also a couple of bulbs of garlic that I'm gonna throw in here and a green pepper. Probably should have gotten a bigger pan. I find myself doing that a lot, where I wish I would have used something bigger to start off with. Put a lid on, stir this up some more. Alrighty then. First cheese I'm gonna shred up is gonna be the sharp cheddar, and I'm gonna move it all around this Rumiano cheese. I haven't had their sharp cheddar, but I have some of their other cheddar or some of their other cheeses. They're really good, really creamy. You know, I was gonna say I love creamy cheese, but you know, I like cheese that isn't creamy. I just like cheese. So, like I said at the beginning of this, it's not necessarily a recipe for dinner or anything like that, but I kind of decided once I thought about doing this episode, it's probably not always gonna necessarily be like a dinner time type thing, because some of the other stuff that I thought that I'd like to do, or you know, to give it a try at, is I'd love to, you know, make some pickles sometime, because we all love pickles.
Except M.A.
Except M.A. That's Mary Ann. That's whose birthday we're going to be going to.
Will we have the party tonight?
We will.
Like when the stars are out? Will we have the party when the stars are out?
Probably before then.
I thought nighttime. You said night. You said yes tonight.
I'm sorry.
And tonight means nighttime.
Great chips, by the way. Hockey. So flavorful.
Wait, can I have a grape soda?
In the fridge. Blue Sky grape soda. Best grape soda.
No. Greatest.
Greatest grape soda. Definitely be. I really like it when the onions and the peppers are soft. Very soft.
Can I eat one of the cheese?
All right, here we go. This is the first layer, and it's gonna be the meat. Because one of the things that I'm gonna put in right now is our infused salt. Put that in there, I'm gonna stir it around. Oh my gosh, you can smell it cooking on the meat. You can smell it. I mean, that smell's already changed it. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of mix that up and spread it out. Hope and pray that I cooked that long enough.
And you have a great soda. Drink it. It's apple juicy delicious.
Hands are clean. All right.
I will eat this. Would you?
What?
I will.
You wouldn't eat it?
But I would if I eat it right now.
Oh, okay. Some of the cottage cheese. I'm doing that for the sour cream layer. And not that I have anything against sour cream, but I just love cottage cheese. You know, I could just imagine what it would taste like with that Nancy cottage cheese. Now we'll pour on some Mrs. Renfro and then cover it with the cheese. You got it, try some.
No. Are you eating this all?
You have to try some.
Just a little bit. This meat. Okay?
Okay. Now I've got to doctor it up so it doesn't look like we were totally snacking on it. So anyway, I'll put the recipe down below. Once again, you know, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys are thinking about it. If there's anything I should try, especially any advice I could use. So anyway, that's it from us. 3, 2, 1. Happy eating from Daddy Daughter Dinner Time. Boom. The olives. I'm not really going to chop them up. Just going to kind of spread them out. Let people decide whether they want them or not. Mix them up.
Can I have Mimi's olive?
You can have whoever's olive you want.
Mimi's, the green ones.